two hoses coming up from underneath your room here. I mean, underneath the floor here.
Yeah.
Now, do they connect to the pump or the?
And it connects from our drinking water. Connects with the
spigot over there.
Spigot over there.
And you have water. It's just such an ingenious setup. I can't describe it. But the water continues. It comes in there and out that hose all the time. Till if you want to drink the water, you just...
Yeah, getting the water, drinking water, and the water runs day and night.
Oh, I see.
Right beside my bed.
Right beside, and that looks like a Clorox bottle it's resting in, is it?
Yeah, I made my funnel out of the Clorox.
And it just runs back out that other.
Runs out that hose back out and runs on in a pipe to the branch.
And then the other one is for your kidneys.
Yeah.
The hose going in.
Yeah, it runs in a hose. We got a hole dug in the ground for them to go into.
Well, now, did you design all this, or did?
I done.
Did you? Was it your ideas?
Yeah, part of it, and part of it was my sister's.
And she takes care of you otherwise.
Yes.
This is so unique. It's just so unique.
I think it's just wonderful.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never seen any. It's just hard to imagine that anyone could come up with some ideas that'd make them so independent and have everything right at your fingertips.
Yeah, you can manage right. You can make out somehow. Or either will, either way.
Well, it certainly worked for you. You mentioned your companionship with the animals, the squirrels and rabbits. Can you, from your window, see the squirrels and the rabbits outside?
Yeah. Yeah, I can see the squirrels and rabbits and groundhogs and deers. And they play all around over there in the summertime.
Is it?
I see them in the wintertime pass through, but not far from the house.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Thanks again.
You're welcome.
January the 20th, 1981. Additional information. Now, Johnny, we were talking about earlier on the tape about your granddad. I asked you if he was in the Civil War, I guess.
No, he wasn't in the Civil War, but the reason he didn't go, he was hiding out from the Home Guard, keep from going, and the Home Guard told his daddy if he'd get the boys to come out and help people plant their crops and get them out, they wouldn't bother them and take them to the war. And when they come out, he went and tried to take the boys, they stuck a knife in my granddaddy's side and liked to have killed him at the time, liked to have died for a long time. After that.
Well. So he wasn't able to go then after that. He was almost killed, was he?
No, he wasn't able to go at it.
Was he and some of the other men sort of hiding out till after it's over?
Yeah, him and his brother was hiding out till the war was over, trying to keep from going.
They did your ancestors own any slaves or?
Yeah, yes, my granddaddy owned one.
One slave?
Yeah, one woman. She raised several kids, but never wasn't married.
Well, that was a good while, and we were talking too about your being confined to the bed, that you went to. Was it to Statesville Hospital?
Yeah, I first went to Wilkesboro and they never found what was wrong with me. And I went to Statesville. And went back as far as from my treatment till I was paralyzed and got sick I couldn't go back as far as.
Well, were you having any spells or weak spells or blacking out spells, or did you have any idea it was your heart, or?
No.
Until you went to the doctor?
No. Well, it was when they found it, they said it was ingrown goiter. My heart started bothering me to start with, and they found it. Well, it turned out coming from the goiter. thyroid glands, most people call them. And they said I was better off without an operation. I would be with it.
You just couldn't stand an operation, could you?
No, not after I went that long.
Well, you were telling me too about your mother being such a hardy pioneer type person. She had a long day of work, didn't she?
Yeah.
Do you remember what her day was like? Was it like? Did she get up?
You know, up daylight and done her milking and hope feeding. She worked out in the field and done her housework too. Washing, done her carding and spinning and knitting.
Well, did you all raise your own sheep?
Yeah, she had sheep. Her daddy gave her sheep when she was married.
Her daddy did?
Her daddy did, and she still had them when she died. I kept them a year or two afterwards, and dogs got into them and killed up several and crippled them by the soldering.
Well, did she take care of shearing the sheep?
She hoped, yeah, as long as she was able, she hoped shear them. They'd done it all part of the time.
She must have been a strong woman.
She was.
Was your father a strong, healthy man?
Yeah, stout man. They both stout till they give way in their last days.
Well, of course, you just about had to be.
Yeah.
Then. Now, your mother, of course, didn't have electricity, did she?
No electricity at all. Did it all do by hand.
Well, that was just the way it was, wasn't it?
Yeah. Hard living. What people's got today.
That's entirely different. Back to your school days, after you were when you were unable to continue in school, did the teachers or anyone tutor you, or did they send your work home to be done, or did you just have to drop out?
No, I just plumb quit.
No, I mean,
now we was talking about your mother spending her day, how she spent her day. When you were first had to, was confined to the bed, did you just have to stay put, or could you get up?
No, I get up and down the first year and walk about, house and out in the yard.
Well, how'd you spend the day? Did you read, or?
No, I just laid around.
Well, your mother and daddy were living, and
yeah, they
you
was
had
living.
Sisters to help occupy your time.
Plenty of young ones come in and talk to me at that time.
And now, do you just watch television? Do you read? Do you enjoy reading a lot, or can you read very much laying down?
I can't read too much laying down. I can see to read now, all right, since I got my glasses, but I can't hold both hands up higher my body long at a time. Interferes with my heart.
Well, does the day get long, or?
Yeah, they kind of long, but I got used to them. Get tired to go to sleep, which I'd rather not do for daytime. It bothers me for night, without sleeping.
Well, when your mother and father and your family was here, this was a flourishing farm, wasn't it?
Yes, a good farm. They made a lot of grain. Raised us young'uns on it.
It's a beautiful place. I take this was your garden. Was this your garden up here where the fence is?
Yes, one down here below the house. Mother had two gardens, and put her truck patch out in the cornfield too. We raised what we'd eat. We didn't go to the store and get it.
You'd be surprised to see the changes that has taken place, say, up around West Jefferson.
It would. I wouldn't know the place. It looked like a new country to me.
maybe this summer there'd be some way you could. Do you think you could stand a trip up there?
No, I don't think I could. My heart, doctor told me my heart and lungs, neither one wouldn't bear no circulation. I'd laid still so long.
Mm-hmm. Well, of course, you've got enough scenery here, this beautiful out of doors here, to keep you occupied as far as the sights go. It's so pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty. I can see it in the summertime. I watch the little animals around. So,
Well, I
to
sure
go
think.
outdoors?
Did you want to ask a question, Ruth Dash?
Do you get to go outdoors in the summertime?
no, stay right here. Year in and year out, where I'm at in the bed.
Well, in your mind's eye, you can see what's out there.
Yeah, I can see out the window and the doors.
Yeah, that's great.
Well, it's maybe this summer they could fix some way to move your bed out there at some time, just to get a little. Of course, when you open your door, you've got fresh air.
Yeah, fresh air comes in. I could see more over a bigger territory if I was outside.
Yeah, you get to see more. This is a chimney out here. It's a beautiful chimney. Did your folks build this house themselves?
Yes. My daddy's aunt built it.
Your daddy's
Uh-huh.
aunt.
Uh-huh. My daddy's aunt built this house.
What was her name?
Suzanne Richardson.
Suzanne.
Uh-huh.
Did she build it? Who'd she get to build it?
She hired preacher Will Handy to build it. Give him a contract to build it, and he built it for $40.
He built the house for $40.
Yeah.
$40.
She furnished the lumber and he put it up.
Put it up for $40.
$40.
And that was in 18 and when?
What year?
Now what? How long did you say the house held?
90.
Cut that off.
So this land was bought in 1869.
Yeah, 1869.
And then just after that, they built the house.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Uh-huh.
And the man's name again, the preacher's name?
Preacher Will Handy.
Will Handy.
Uh-huh.
For $40.
Yeah, put the house up for $40.
Still standing strong.
Still standing. It's been here 90 years or maybe a little over.
It's probably more like around 100 by now. If they bought the land 69 and built it, had been in the 70s maybe or 80s. Well, that's great.
Well, they stayed in an old log house down there a little while before they built this one.
Is that log house gone?
Yeah, it's gone. And she brung a walnut in her pocket, a black walnut in her pocket from Surrey County, and planted that big walnut tree out there towards the barn.
If she was from Surrey County,
From
was
Surrey County, and she brung that here in 1869. The tree's still standing there.
that black walnut up there
Yeah,
at the barn?
big black walnut tree out there towards the barn.
Is that right? So that was from home, wasn't it?
Yeah. Buried in her pocket from her old home where they sold out, Surrey County.
That's a long trip in those days, wasn't it?
Yeah, they moved here and just oxens and wagon.
Is that? Well, oxens, if they say if you get them broke in all right, they're pretty good to work with.
Yeah, they're dependable.
Dependable.
Yeah, you get a yoke broke good.
If you don't break first.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Now, we're still talking about the Civil War. Now, you were telling me about some of the boys scouting out with your great-granddaddy.
Well, it was my great-granddad. It was some of the other Richardsons lived on the edge of Allegheny over here, and the home guard was hunting for him to take him to the war.
Mm-hmm.
And an old nigger slave was in the field plowing with a team of horses, and he got to the field to him and laid down in the fur. And the old nigger plowed a fur of dirt right over him, covered him up till they left out.
Is that right?
Yeah, and up at another house over on the edge of Allegheny, over the Elliot Thompsons. They went to there hunting for one of the boys, and They couldn't find them. They wouldn't tell them where they was at. And one of the home guards, they was going up to get their meat. Meat was up in the loft. And he went up, started going up a ladder up in the loft to get the meat. There's an old nigger woman slave there. And she had board shovels to use in the fireplace. They didn't have no metal shovels. And she stuck that board shovel in the fire. The guy had a fire, and she let it on the bottom end of him as he went up the ladder. That board shovel lit a fire and set his britches afire. He had to come down and leave
them alone.
Leave the meat alone. The old nigger said, swear to God, he put on Moss Ellick's britches and wore them off.
Put on who, boss?
Moss Ellick's. That's old man Ellick Thompson.
Oh!
Old nigger called him Moss Ellick.
Moss Ellick?
Yeah.
She's very loyal to the family, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Good old soul, I bet.
Yeah.
What about that? Those things are kind of interesting, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Have you heard any more stories like that?
Well, I don't know as I have.
Of course, there was, I guess, several of the boys preferred to stay home, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Okay, thank you.